Thank you for visiting bestbiblecommentaries.com. In this video, I'd like to show you one of the best reviewed commentaries on the book of Esther. It is written by Joyce G. Baldwin in 1984, and it's part of the Tyndale Old Testament Commentary series. This particular volume is relatively short. It's only 126 pages long, and I'll talk more about the detail in just a moment. Before I do that, I'd like to show you that this series also has appeared in different cover designs. So if you find this volume on Esther in a different cover design, it's the same content. So this is the original cover design for the series. It has the green and yellow design. This is obviously a different volume. Even though I love commentaries, I haven't talked myself into getting commentaries volumes just because they have a different cover design. It's the exact same content. My version of Esther is in the black cover design. My version of her Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi volume is in the original cover design. So if you find Esther by Joyce Baldwin in this cover design, it is the exact same content as this one. The series, the TOTC series, actually has a different cover design today, and I'll show you an example of it. It has the maroon border on it, the maroon and white cover design. I don't know that the Esther volume was ever published in this particular cover design. The one that's currently available in this cover design for Esther is written by Deborah Reed, and it's a relatively new release. The Esther volume is actually not printed anymore. I don't know that the Esther volume was printed with this cover design, but if you do find Esther written by Joyce Baldwin in the TOTC series with this cover design, just know that it's the exact same content as these two volumes. Now, because this commentary isn't published anymore, when you look for it on a secondary market, such as online or in a used bookstore, the price might be a little bit higher because it's not published anymore. In my experience, I just watched some online sites for a few months, and I eventually found one, this one here, for I think I paid $13 for this commentary. But when you first go on certain sites, it's not uncommon to see this book, all 126 pages of it, listed for 30, 40, 50. I've even seen them higher than that. But I think if you just are patient and just watch, I think that there's still these used volumes that come about, that come about in the market, and you can get them for a relatively inexpensive price. Now, as far as the content goes, one of the first observations that I make is to note that this book is 126 pages long, yet Baldwin's introduction to the book is 52 pages long. So 52 out of the 126 pages of this commentary is introduction. Now, some of that introductory material could easily have been absorbed in the commentary section. So the introduction is still helpful. If you're using this for ministry context, there's still insights that you will find there that will be helpful. So it's a good introduction. And in a larger commentary, a 52, a 54-page introduction isn't going to be, isn't crazy. But in a 126-page commentary, it's a little bit different. I think the target audience for this commentary would be pastors, but if a pastor is taking the time to preach and teach through this book, they'll probably want another commentary or two on Esther to supplement this material, to supplement this volume. If a person's doing a Bible study or a small group or for devotional reading, this might be exactly the commentary for them. So I hope this video has been helpful to you, and thank you for visiting bestbiblecommentaries.com.